Oh, there we go. And let's do a little bit of this here. This mode. Spotlight. There we go. So welcome each and every one of you out to the Great Life Diamond Team International Monday night Team Zoom. My name is Chip Kennard. It's such a pleasure to be here with each and every one of you on this Monday evening. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you were able to do a little relaxing, a little recharge, and so you're able to hit the ground. That's right, hit the ground running on this Monday, folks. It's really about how we approach life and how we approach what it is that we do and the excitement that we share about what we have with Great Life Worldwide and Diamond Team International. It's a pleasure to be here with you on this Monday evening. Got a wonderful speaker lined up for you guys tonight. I'm going to share a little bit of something he wants to share with us here this evening. And before we get going, I want to just chat with you guys a little bit. I know some of you, and it's just such a pleasure to watch this happening. Some of you are utilizing the Rebel Against Aging group. If you don't know what the Rebels Against Aging group, we're not going to go deep into it on this call here this evening. If you don't know what the Rebel Against Aging group, get back to the person who invited you to the group, or just ask one of the leaders, and we'll make sure that you get invited to the Rebels Against Aging group. But what is the Rebels Against Aging group? It's actually our customer acquisition hub. Okay, and we're really going to be ramping things up, really starting this week. Last week we kind of laid down the groundwork, and this week we're going to start ramping things up, and we're going to have our first giveaway. That's right, our first giveaway over in the group, and this isn't a giveaway for you guys. Rather, this is a giveaway for the people that you invite into that group. Just a way for us to kind of maybe get a product in their hand to help to create sales for you. Because if you're utilizing that group, that's what it's all about. We want to be able to create sales for you, because nothing, I've been doing it for years and years and years, ladies and gentlemen, taking a person who comes in as a customer and then turning them into a business builder. And that's what we call retail to recruit. We'll be doing a much more deeper dive moving forward to it, and we'll put together some trainings to help you and to help your people as you bring new people in, to help them get plugged in immediately. Because that's something, ladies and gentlemen, it's one thing about the retail to recruit, the customer acquisition, the Rebel Against Aging. It really is a totally duplicatable methodology that you could teach a kindergartner to do. I kid you not, anybody can hit that invite and invite people to that group. And here's the thing, folks. You're not inviting them to a deal. You're not inviting them to anything other than wanting to get these products in front of them so it doesn't come off pitchy. It doesn't come off spammy. You're inviting them to a group that's all about turning back the hands of time. And that's why we call it Rebels Against Aging, because I firmly believe that the products we have here with Great Life Worldwide are truly some of the best I've ever seen when it comes to anti-aging. So real quick here, I'm going to share my screen real quick. I want to show you guys what the post is going to look like tomorrow and give you guys a few instructions on that. And then I will turn it over to Shelly. So one moment, please. Here, share my screen. Does everybody see my screen? Ronnie, can you give me a thumbs up? You're seeing my screen, please. Right on. Okay, let's see here. So what is it I want to show you? Let's go pull that up real quick. I want to show you guys this graphic right here. Here's the graphic that will be posted tomorrow. And there's a methodology and a reason why we post a graphic like this, okay? And this is to help you get to know what your people need, okay? The whole crux of the matter is moving people away from their pain points, right? Whether their pain is a financial or whether their pain is a physical health issue, we want to be able to move them away from that. And the best way to do that is to know what they're dealing with, right? So this graphic will be going up tomorrow, and it says, what would you like to have more of in 2024? More energy, more weight loss, better sleep, less pain, lower BP, or overall health. And then it says, let us know in the comments below for your chance to win a 1-month supply of our amazing Get Juice product, ladies and gentlemen. And the cool thing about this is you guys aren't going to have to pay for this or anything. Okay, we're just going to do this contest. I've got an extra bottle of Get Juice sitting here, and we're going to give it away for you on your behalf. We will send it to whoever the winner is. We're going to send it to them. No strings attached, but it's a great way to get these products. We'll do more of these moving forward. It's a great way to get these amazing products into their hands, because that's really what it's all about, right? You know, you get people on these products, a really easy transition to say, hey, John, you know, brother, I know you've been on these products now for about 3 months. I see you're having some results. You know, John, not sure if it's for you or not, but what if I was able to show you how to maybe get your products for free, or maybe put a couple of extra $100 in your pocket? Would that be something interesting to you? You know, so it's a very simple transition, the whole retail to recruit business model. Now, what you're going to want to do tomorrow when I post this, I'm going to do an at everyone. So that's going to tag everyone in the group. But on Wednesday, what you're going to want to do, folks, is you're going to go and you want to start tagging your people, the people that you have in the group. Now, make sure you're only tagging your people. Okay, we're very protective of this. I have noticed people tagging other people's people. So make sure you're tagging your people. And also, when you're doing the welcomes, make sure that they're in the group and they're not just invited. And you could always see that by looking at the members. It'll say added. Okay, if it just says join, that I don't know why Facebook does that, but they're not actually in the group. So you're going to want to, you know, we need to have a little bit of note taking here. And we're running a business, right? So you should know who you have in the group. You should know who you're inviting. And that way you can stay in front of these people, because that's really what it's all about, folks, is staying in front of the people. And also, one last thing, and then I'll turn it over to Shelly here. One last thing. Let me turn off screen sharing. One last thing is, when you guys are inviting people to the group and you guys got people in the group, make sure you're showing up. Okay, make sure you're commenting on the post. Make sure you're liking on the post, because here's the thing. If you're not showing up and people aren't seeing you, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. And we know what happens when that happens. People forget and they don't take action. But if you're staying in front of, you're showing up in the group and you're staying in front of the people, I suggest when somebody accepts your invite to the group, those are the people that you stay in front of on Facebook. That way you're getting that reciprocal engagement. And all of a sudden now you're showing up more and more and more. And when they start seeing what's going on in the Rebels group, they're more apt to do what? They're more apt to buy from you. And that is the whole methodology, and the whole reason we put the Rebels group together is to create customers for who? For you. That's right. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to our international diamond, the one and only Shelly Faree. Shelly, the Zoom is yours, my dear.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's going to be a great contest. And, you know, y'all probably remember the question I told you last week. That is the most effective question. What's going on that has you looking? So that post, when people start saying, and they'll start commenting, because everybody wants to tell you what their problem is. So they'll be like, sleep, you know, blood pressure. They're going to tell you. That's where you take those notes and you make sure that you're, you know, tagging them again in future testimonial posts, because now you know what's going on that's caused them to start looking. So that post is going to help you answer that question for your prospects. So yeah, this is beyond crazy. And here we are 7 weeks maybe into the launch. You know, we've got well over 60 countries. I signed up a gentleman the other day in Ghana. It's like they're coming all around the world, and it's just so exciting. The timing of this is amazing. You know, if y'all didn't listen to Greg's Saturday call, go back and listen to that training. When he explains the compensation plan, I don't know why anybody would do anything else. I would have a real hard time going to another company and looking at their comp plan and thinking I was excited. I'd be like, no. Now that we know what we know, there's not a chance. So super cool comp plan, timing, products, all of it, global expansion. I mean, we literally are in the right place at the right time. And you know what I love about this team, and I said in the email today, there's so much talent. The leaders that are coming on board, they're just amazing. They're doing all kinds of stuff. And then what I love even more than the talent is the heart. I mean, every single person that I get the honor to talk to on the team is a legit carer. They care about people. They truly are in this business because they care. They're wanting to help. They love the mission. They love the charities. You know, they're passionate about helping people change their situation. And so the heart is my favorite part. You guys have huge hearts. And speaking of that, our guest tonight, you know, he didn't have to do this, but he's been brainstorming and thinking and putting some things together. And he said, you know what? We need to help people do two big things, you know, to have success. We want to help them be able to recruit two or more people. And we want to help them build volume, because that's really what we're doing. If we're not recruiting and building a business and we're not adding volume, the income's not going to go up, you know, as fast as you might like. And so with that being said, a guy with a great big heart, tons of talent. I want to introduce my friend. I've known him for, I don't even know how long, Reg. I don't even know, 20 years maybe. Long time. That just makes us old. That just tells us how old we are. But, you know, Reggie has put some things together. And, you know, if you haven't got his course, the celebrity coaching course is just amazing. It is packed with information, but he's gone above and beyond tonight. And he's going to talk about a tool to help you all, like I said, recruit and add volume. So Reggie, take it away.
Okay, I'm going to try to share my screen here real quick. If I mess this up, you know, hey, I'm a talker, not a techie. So let's see how this goes here.
There you go.
Okay. 3 goals of mine. I call them goals. I've been talking to a lot of you, have been talking to leaders, and they call them problems. So I've got goals for me. I've got the stuff in the red for those that consider it problems. And it's basically this. Okay. First of all, personally sponsoring 3+ teammates. And I'll get into why the 3+ in a moment. Number 2 is then helping your 3 teammates sponsor 3+ each. And then it's helping all of our teammates upgrade to at least 1 product. Well, we talk about the comp plan, but let's be realistic. Let's do some adulting here. If we don't get 3 people at least, and if we don't upgrade, we don't get to take advantage of this awesome comp plan. And this is going to be a little bit of tough love. What I'm about to say, Shelly and Chip and the other leaders, they don't know whatever's going to come out of my mouth. So this is just me talking to you, keeping it real, because that's what I do. Why is the number 3 important? Well, study after study shows that the average person that joins a network marketing opportunity sponsors 3 people. So think about this. That's the average. Now, I don't think any of you on this call want to be below average. I really hope you don't. And I hope that you want to be above average. So let's just keep that number 3 in mind as just being average, not being a superstar, not being like some of the dynamic people we've got on this call. I mean, we got some real rock stars on this call, but let's just think about being average. And that's the number 3. So I could have put 2+ because we've got a 2 by matrix, but again, 2 based on studies is what? Below average. So what are we going to do all of this? Well, in the marketing world and in the sales world, we like to use bonuses. We like to use ethical bribes. So what I came up with was, I originally came up with this for something I was going to test myself. And then I said, well, you know, let's get your group, you're personally sponsored, to try and test it. And then Shelly and I and some others were talking. And this morning I said, no, the heck with this. I want everybody to test it, because we're all one big team. And the better you do, the better we all do. And my goal is that every one of you on this call sponsors circles around me. I mean, I hope your income just explodes mine exponentially. So what I came up with is a set of giveaways. Let me see if I can switch screens here or not. How are we going to do this? Just bear with me here a moment. I have no idea what is going wrong here, but okay, we're going to improvise, adapt, and overcome. If you've been in the group, you recently saw where I made a post giving away 4 ebooks, and I put a 4 cover shot, and then there was some other giveaways attached to it, examples of newsletters and one of the fitness magazines and so forth. Well, what I did in this particular giveaway is I included one of my bestseller books here. I mean, this is a big, thick sucker. This was a 75th anniversary tribute to Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, and it includes the entire original Think and Grow Rich book in it. I took the 4 books that you saw in the group, and I added this book here, the ebook here, the complete bestseller book we did. Then I also added one of our bestsellers from the Walking with the Wise series, the Walking with the Wise Entrepreneur book, which has co-authors like Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy, Dan Kennedy, Susie Orman, Dr. Wayne Dyer, President Donald Trump, T. Harv Eker, Deepak Chopra, John Assaraf from The Secret, Robert Kiyosaki, Lee Miltier. This is really a who's who book that is also included. The ebook version is included in the giveaways. And then what I included was the $1,000 grocery certificate for those of us that live in the United States. If you're one of my Celebrity Life Coach members and you took a look, you have access to a certificate that if you use it, you can save up to $1,000 on groceries of your choice at your favorite grocery store. Now, I've put all of these together and then a few more things. There's 9 different links, 9 different bonuses on this one Google Doc. And if I could figure out how to share the screen here, boy, I would share it with you in a second. Hang on here. Let's see what we can do here. See if this works.
There you go.
All right. Hey, there we go. You can teach an old dog new tricks. Appreciate the learning curve. So anyway, what happens is when you go to this Google Doc, the first thing people are going to see is your free thank you bonuses for joining Great Life Worldwide. I want you to use these bonuses as a bribe and as a thank you for everybody that joined your team, regardless of the level. If they're a basic member, I want you to give them this doc. And up there, you'll see a picture of the Think and Grow Rich today, the Walking with the Wise, and in the middle is just one of the grocery certificates. But if you scroll down, you'll see the other 4 more of the other books that are included in the giveaway. Now, there's a couple of other books that I'll get to in a moment that's not on this particular thing right here. And it tells them right here, you receive free instant access to these 6 ebooks and more by clicking on the links on the next page. So when they scroll down this Google Doc, they're going to be taken, and there's a lag. Okay, there I see it now. They're going to be taken down to a little bit of a sales pitch. Now, the sales pitch is just basically telling them about the Celebrity Life Coach program. Now, why am I doing that? Again, I want you to use this tool to help bring people into your business, but I want this tool to help people to order at least one product. And I'm not shy about it. Greg knows this. You'll hear me say it over and over. I want my course to be the #1 upsell for Great Life. I mean, totally transparency here. Why? Because I want to help coach as many of you as possible. I want to help you improve all areas of your life. So this particular document, again, is to help bring people into your business. And then hopefully when they read the little sales pitch, I've planted a seed that, hey, I need to go check out what is this Celebrity Life Coach program. I mean, this guy, Dr. Reg, just gave me all these bonuses. Maybe there's something to it. So it's getting them familiar with that, hey, we do have the basic $20 a month program, but we have more. So I'm going to point them in a direction of an upsell. And then as you go down, the first link you're going to see is that $1,000 grocery certificate. Now, why did I throw that in there? Well, let's think about this. If somebody pays $49 and then 11 months of $20, they've got less than $300 for the year into being a member. Well, you're giving them something where they can actually save, guaranteed $1,000 at the grocery store. So if they, even let's say they save $500, they don't take advantage of the whole thing, they are still getting paid to be a Great Life member. But remember, we want to upsell them. We want them to not only be the $20 member, we want to take advantage of the coding bonus. We want them to order more products, whether it's the digital courses like mine or the nutritional supplements or whatever. We want them to order more because that's where the big money comes in and that's where they benefit more. It's not all about us making money. I know the more products and nutritional supplements someone comes in and takes advantage of, the more it's going to improve them. So I honestly do want them to do it for them, but at the same time, this is a business, and the more they purchase, the more I make, the more you make from your teammates. So we can even take that a step further and say, hey, listen, come in at $49, and then for $39, you can choose Dr. Reggie's course, and then you've got $59 a month for the rest of the year. You're still getting your course and Dr. Reggie's course paid for by just using the grocery certificate alone. So get comfortable with it, choose your wording, but the whole key is we're giving them something to allow them to at least cover the cost of the course. But if they take advantage of the full $1,000, they're actually getting paid to not only be a basic member, but also be a Celebrity Life Coach subscription member as well. They're still going to put money in their pocket. Now, that doesn't count the $20 a day in tax savings that they're eligible to do. That doesn't take the 8 different ways they can get paid through the compensation plan. That's just one way right there. If they just came in and became a subscriber and they used that certificate, really putting them in profit. And that's a pretty good bribe. And then as you go through, you see the Think and Grow Rich Today book. You go in and you see Acres of Diamonds. I threw that in there because it's a classic and it's something that's got a really good story to it that applies to our Great Life business. And then there's a Tony Robbins interview. Now, this interview is from the Real Life Legends collection. You'll see that it includes the audio of the interview. It includes the written transcript of the interview. And then it includes a workbook. The reason I chose this is Tony is such a big name. I've been certified by Tony. He's a household name. It's a really good interview, but it's also encouraging them to print off this blueprint and dig into it. If they like to read, they can read it. If they want to listen to it, they can listen to it. But regardless of that way, there is the workbook where we can actually get them to take some action. And that's important because we have people that are members today at the $20 level and other levels. They're not logging in to their members area. They're not doing it. We're going to lose them. They're going to quit. If you're not logging into your members area and being a product of the product, shame on you. There's some great stuff in there, life-changing stuff. Get in there and dig in to your assets. And then I've got The Richest Man in Babylon, another great book that applies to life and our business. And then at the bottom, when you scroll down, it says, thank you for joining Great Life. And a little sales pitch about joining Celebrity Life Coach subscription. So if you go back up here, go to the beginning, boy, there's a lag. The great part of this is I'm telling them to get back with the person who shared these bonuses. Now, up at the top, before any of you say anything, you're going to notice right up underneath the red, you've got a link to my website. You've got a link to my Facebook, one of my Facebook pages, and then you've got a link to my Great Life page. And some of y'all are saying, what the heck? Why is he putting his link on my bonuses? Well, first of all, the whole ideal is these are my bonuses that we are giving to these people as a way of saying thank you and to hopefully take a look at my program. But here's the deal. Here's the real reason I've got these links on here. Y'all know to some degree who I am. Some of you are on this call and you still don't have any idea who I am, and that's okay. You can go to reggiecochran.com. You can read about me and find out a little bit more about who I am. Then you can go to my personal Facebook page and you can find out a lot more about me because I'm on that sucker all the time. Now, why is my Great Life link on there? Well, I don't want people to bootleg this and just start handing it out like candy. I actually want this to be used as a thank you and only given out when somebody becomes a member. So my link should not matter there because who should see this doc? Only members. Now it's on there so that if someone does just start handing it out like candy and they don't know who it's from, I don't want them to just get lost in the shuffle. I'd rather them come over and join my link than not join Great Life at all. But it also shows them that not only am I one of the coaches, that I am also a distributor, an affiliate, a member. And I think that's important. I want people to know that I believe in this, not to the degree that I'm just loaning my name and my expertise, also building a business. I want that residual leveraged legacy income. I am one of y'all. So that's why those links are on there. So don't think I'm trying to steal your leads because again, number one, if you're doing this properly, they're already members. I am just trying to get acquainted with them, getting them to know me and help you sell more additional products. And then they get to use this same document just like you're doing. So let me see if I can switch screens again to go back and show you, go back to the regular screen. How the heck did I do that? Okay, no ideal, but here's what I want you to write down. I want you to write down this URL, tinyurl.com/great life bonus. One word. tinyurl.com/great life bonus. I already see, I made it even easy for you because for those of you who know Google Docs, it is 1,000,000 miles long. I already shortcutted it for you. All you got to do is send somebody to tinyurl.com/great life bonus and they go straight to that page I just showed you, those 2 pages automatically. Then you give them that link. You can automatically start using it. Now there's only 3 requests, y'all. This is the only thing I want from y'all in exchange. Very important. And this is to protect all of us. Again, this URL, this doc is only to be shared with someone after they join Great Life. That's for your benefit. You can share it all day long. My link's on there. I'm going to pick up some stragglers. If you want to do it, I'll take the business, but that's not why I'm sharing it with you. I want you to have the signups. I want your team to grow. So only share this with people that have joined. I think I've said it enough. You get that. Number 2, you must share the whole doc. Please do not download the individual links and then try to share the bonuses one at a time or pick and choose. It's an all or none situation. If you're going to take advantage of this, share the whole doc, tinyurl.com/great life bonus, all 9 bonuses. Number 3, you can download these bonuses for your own. I want you to take advantage of them yourself, but please do not modify the PDFs or try to modify the doc in any way. That's to protect all of us. It's honestly in all of our best interests. That's the only 3 rules I have. Again, let me repeat them one more time. Only share this with somebody after they become a member. You've got to share the whole doc, and the easiest way to do that is tinyurl.com/great life bonus. Now, let me say this. If you want to make it seem like it's more of your own, then you can go to GoDaddy and for $15 or $3, depending on which domain you buy for the first year, you could get chipsgreatlifebonuses.com, and you could forward it to the Google Doc, just like I forwarded it, that tiny URL. So you could take and get a glamour domain, shellysgreatlifebonuses.com or .info or whatever, and forward it to that Google Doc. If you want to do that, I have no problem with it, because it's still going to take them to the whole Google Doc, and it makes it seem like it's a little bit more personal. So you may want to invest the less than $20 and put your glamour URL and forward it to the Google Doc. And then share the whole doc. And then number 3, please don't download the products individually and then try to modify the PDFs, co-brand them and things like that. Because here's the deal. If this works, I'm hoping that we can go ahead and then take the same concept and create some lead capture pages and some individual, some of these documents individually, even if it's just to give them to y'all in Word doc and let them modify them, let you modify them yourself, personalize them. But that's future. Like I said in my post, we've got to walk before we can run. So this is our first step. Let's test this and see if it works. And then if it works, then we can see about the landing pages and giving these to you in the Word doc and whatever, and customize it. So that's what I've got together for you. I honestly pray that it does 2 things. Again, it helps you bring people in at the basic level, and then it helps you with the upsells. Well, that's all I've got. If you have any questions, you know how to track me down. I'll be glad to answer them. I'll be glad to get back on the calls here with you. And let's just keep on working together as a team, y'all, and see how we can make Great Life the household word around the world that we know it should and could be.
Absolutely. Reggie, obviously we can say $1,000 value with the grocery bonus, but I mean, what kind of a number could we actually throw out? So you join our Great Life team and you get a $2,000 value, or you are getting bonuses of, I mean, is there a value that we could?
Well, you got, that's a 2-part question. Number 1, the value of what's already there. The value of what's already there that they get outside of this bonus is already well over $1,000. See, I think we're doing a bad job of explaining what they're honestly getting for that $49 and then $20 a month.
Yeah,
because we're saying, okay, you get life coaching, you get a life coach, you get life coaches, you get me, Chip, you get all of us. Okay, that's great, but that's like saying, okay, I want to earn $10,000 a month. Okay, I don't want to earn that $10,000 a month because I want to stack up $10,000 worth of cash and take my picture with it and count it and smell it and stare at it. I want that $10,000 a month so I can pay off bills, so I can buy bling, so I can take a vacation. I mean, the money is just a means of something else. Likewise, okay, yeah, you get life coaches, but that's not the benefit. The benefit is what you can change in your life, what you can add to your life, what you can receive from the wisdom and knowledge of the life coaches. And that's the same thing of the library. So to answer your question, I know that's the long way around. Our first posture is the library is already priceless.
Right.
But they've got to join, they've got to take the time to log in, and they got to go through several steps to get there. These other bonuses, to answer the second part of the question, well, this book right here, I still sell ebook copies for 20 bucks. This book right here, you can pick up different prices on Amazon. You can still pick up a hard copy. I don't know what it is, but I still sell digital copies for 20 bucks. So just these 2 books alone that they're getting, that's $40 more in value. And if you take the other 6 that they get, that's, let's say they're just 10 bucks a piece, that's $100 more value that they're getting. So if you want to look at it from that point of view, there's $100 in ebooks that they're going to get in addition to the priceless library that they're getting from Great Life. So they're getting this, $100 more in ebooks. Let's say low end, it just equals $50 or $49. You're telling them you get at least $49 in great quality material. I mean, we're talking Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy, and we're talking big names that they're getting in just this one book alone, which is out of print. They can't get the paperback. Only some of us who still have hidden reserves can they get the paperback. They can get used paperbacks every now and then. So this is a collector's item in a sense of a who's who situation. Then with the grocery certificate, that's the icing on the cake. And that honestly can be the biggest selling part to it, because again, we're telling them, look, you're going to pay $49 and then 11 months of $20. You can easily come in and recoup that much. But there's no reason, let's say you only come in and recoup $500 in grocery savings. You're still getting paid to be a Great Life member. And I think that's the key point. I mean, so basically we can tell them in the digital books alone, they're getting more than their $49 first month payment, and actually more than all the rest of the year combined. But if they live in the US and we want to go that far, we tell them that they can actually get paid to be a member without recruiting anybody, without getting any spillover, without none of the Great Life income, just by saving money at the grocery store. It just gives a little bit of extra sizzle. And to be totally honest, it gives some of the people listening, some of our distributors, Shelley, confidence, because we still have some people that saw the value of what Great Life is offering, and they've joined us. But they still don't, for whatever reason, because they don't know what to say or how to say it, or they haven't dug in and taken a look at what the value really is, they still don't have the confidence of going out and say, hey, Reg, you need to join this right now. No discussion. Even if you were paying $490, you need to join this today, but you only have to pay $49. So I'm hoping that the bonuses give everybody that little extra confidence to go out there and not be afraid to ask somebody for $49.
And the other thing too, and then I'll give it back to you, Chip. When they're part of our team and part of what we're doing, and they get invited in the groups and stuff, and they're seeing all this, and then they get to see you as part of the team. I mean, you're not just like, oh, I'm looking at, these different celebrities that have written these books and stuff. We're never going to talk to them. We're not going to have the opportunity to probably have a conversation with them. But the cool thing is we do have you. It's like, so yes, he is part of the team. He is somebody that we will see on a regular basis, have conference calls with and trainings with and stuff. So that just really lets them know that, yeah, wow, you're part of this, and you're part of what's going on here with what Reggie's teaching.
Well, Shelley, to give you an example, and then I'll be quiet. People that have not logged into the members area in the last few weeks, they haven't logged in this month. You'll notice that not only am I now regularly updating my membership area, that Celebrity Life Coach subscription, but every week I am now helping Chip and the team and contributing to the basic members. I now have a weekly newsletter that I'm providing to every member. I am now providing a monthly fitness magazine to every member. I am now providing some of my martial arts exercise videos to every member. That's how committed I am, y'all. It's no longer now just buy my course. I'm now involved hook, line, and sinker. And I'm not just a part of this team, I'm a part of the company team. And I'm welcome to the family reunion.
Absolutely.
And some of y'all are going to think, well, welcome to the family. And some of y'all are going to think, well, that's the black sheep of the family. And oh my gosh, we got to put up with him at the family get-togethers. But you're stuck with me, y'all. Like it or not, here I am at every level. We're in this to win it.
Yeah,
Right
absolutely. On. Good stuff. I guess, yeah, go ahead, Chip. I could keep asking questions, but
yeah. Oh yeah. No, just good stuff. Hey, Reg, you want to go ahead and shut off your screen share?
if I can figure out how.
Yeah, you did it. Good job.
All right.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, folks, I mean, there you have it. I mean, talk about under promise and over deliver. I mean, the value that you are getting, the value that you're able to give. And that's really what it's all about. Us being able to give. And thank you so much, Reg, for allowing us to share that. But for us to be able to provide that value to another person, I mean, it just increases the overall value of what it is that we have with Great Life Worldwide. And it increases not only the value of Great Life Worldwide, but it increases what? It increases your value because you're the one that is giving it, ladies and gentlemen. So again, to be able to provide what Dr. Reg is providing here is just mind-blowing with what he already has in place, what we already have in place with the life coaching. What a complimentary addition it is. And that's exactly what it is, you know. And I'm sure some of you were thinking, you know, when Reg was talking about his links being in there, guys, if you follow the way it's supposed to be done, then there's no worries at all. And there's no worries anyway, okay? Because that's not how we operate. So you just follow the process. And again, it's tinyurl.com/great life bonuses. tinyurl.com/great life bonuses. Reg, I love you, brother. Thank you so much for offering that, my friend. Truly, truly amazing. Shelly, any final words before we get out of here for the evening?
I was just thinking too, start going in there, guys, because you're all members. You get these bonuses. Let's start getting testimonials. Get in there and save on the groceries. Get in there and read the books and be posting. Oh my gosh, I just finished, you know, this title, or I just went to the store and saved blah, blah, blah. Testimonials is what's going to drive this thing. And we've got to be loud. That's one thing. Silence doesn't work to grow the business.
No, you know, it's all based on our excitement. People are only going to get as excited as we are. Okay, if we've got Eeyore syndrome, yep, building great life. People are not going to join you, folks. But if you're coming off, hey man, check out this ebook I just read. You know, post it on your wall. I just finished this ebook. I just finished this course. People are going to be as excited as you are. And the same thing goes over in the testimonial group. You know, when there's a testimonial posted, comment on that testimonial, show some excitement. That excitement is infectious, folks. And when you can get other people as excited as we are, what happens? People join us and we make sales. And that's really the name of the game. We want people joining us for what it is that we have. And we want people purchasing our products, whether it's the digital products or the nutritional products. But again, like Greg always said, it's up to me. It's the person looking back in the mirror that can make this happen. So on behalf of Rhonda Miller, Shelly Free, Dr. Reggie Cochran, my name is Chip Pinard. Such a pleasure to be here with each and every one of you. It is a great day to live a great life. Go out there, folks, and let's take some action. Let's get moving. Let's give away some of this stuff and be looking for tomorrow when I post. I'll let you guys all know in the group when I post that graphic, and we can start watching the people and watch what happens. People will start commenting and start not marking down what they want. And then you'll have a little bit of insight of how you could talk to those people. So folks, have yourself an amazing rest of your evening. God bless you. God bless your families, and God bless your businesses. See everybody later. Bye.
Good night, everybody. See ya.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.